You're listening to Kendrick Loves to Brand, the branding podcast featuring stories and lessons from entrepreneurs and brand builders so you can get inspiration, insights, strategies, and tactics as you create your own game-changing brand.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a very special Father's Day edition of Mindset Monday on the Kendrick Loves to Brand podcast. First of all, a shout out to all the dads out there. Happy Father's Day to everyone. And, today I just wanted to share a quote that I really love, and it goes, "True success is when the people who know you the most respect you the most." And the reason why I wanted to share this particular quote today on Father's Day as I'm recording this is I feel like it applies to my dad to a T, because my dad is not the kind of dad who's very outgoing in terms of like meeting a lot of friends. He keeps close circle. He has some close friends that he regularly talks to, but aside from that, pretty much growing up, he was always around. He was either just working or at home with us. And I feel like the people who knew him the most, who knows him the most, really are, my mom, my sister, myself, and my brother. And I can honestly say that the four of us know him the most and also respect and love him the most. So I feel like more than any accomplishment that he's had, or the successes he's had as an entrepreneur himself, as a businessman, for over 4 decades now, I feel like more than all of those, he's been a really great father for us. Not a perfect father, as no one is perfect, but the thing about the quote that I shared is it's not about being perfect, and it's not about having no flaws or no bad habits, or no not having made any mistakes as a father, as a person. But it's really more of despite all of that, people who know you the most and know everything about you, know all your strengths and weaknesses, your good sides and your bad sides, the people who know all of that and still respect and love you the most, I think that's what real success is at the end of the day. So on Father's Day today, I just wanted to celebrate that, and be sort of make this episode especially for my dad and to all dads out there. Being a father myself, of a young boy, Elian, he's 4.5 now. It's definitely been the biggest joy of my life, and it's also been, I would say, equal parts like exciting and scary, because it sort of gives you a different perspective of how your parents were to you when you were growing up. Just seeing him learn new things every day, and it gives a lot of credence to that idea of you have to lead by example as a dad, because oftentimes it's not what you say, it's what you do that your kid will pick up. And I think going back to my dad, the reason why that really hits home to me having my own kid now, because my dad is the strong silent type of a guy. He doesn't really talk a lot, but when he does, he always tries to impart good advice, practical advice, not just self-serving advice that you hear from other people. It's just advice that it doesn't matter how it makes him look. What matters is that you learn the right thing. And as I said, he's a strong silent type. He doesn't really talk a lot. So what we pick up from him, as the three of us, my siblings and I think we can all say that more than anything that he's ever said to us personally, or throughout the years in all the car rides we've had and the trips and all the conversations at home, I think what we all really take away from him is the example that he set for the household, for all of us, the work ethic that we saw, just day in and day out, doing what's right for the family, providing the kind of life that we had, not extravagant by any means, but definitely comfortable, definitely we had our basic needs covered, and just really seeing how he how he conducted himself, and the people that when you see the associates, business associates, or people who know him, who have interacted with him, who knew him from even way back then, high school, college, they always have good things to say about my dad. So that's also one thing that he actually said to us, and that's like the most important thing that you can the most important thing that a person has is their reputation, their name. So I think that he definitely lived that example. So that's why, going back to the quote, true success is when the people who know you the most respect you the most. And I think that's a great sort of idiom or axiom to live by as a dad. So again, happy Father's Day to everyone out there, and have a great week ahead. We have another great episode coming up this Friday. We had the founder of a hot new startup, and also the former president or CEO of a startup that I'm sure a lot of you would be familiar with. So do watch out for that, and always make sure to share the episode with your friend. If you find some value in any of the episodes, please do share with a friend. To help the show reach more people and to benefit more people. So there you have it, guys. See you again soon.
Thank you guys for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, please rate and review the show on iTunes. It will help more people discover the show. You can also share a screen cap of the show on your social media accounts. Make sure to tag me and let me know which part of the episode you like or didn't like. All feedback is certainly welcome, so feel free to reach out to me on Instagram @KendrickCo to let me know what topics you'd like to be covered next and who you want to hear or learn from in future episodes. Until next time, do the work you want to see done, because life's too short to not be creating your life's work.